Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV, now proudly backed by Ladbrokes. Unfortunately for them, they have to proudly back content when Liverpool draw 2-2 with Bournemouth at Anfield, and I have to talk through your comments on Twitter, which, to be fair, is always fun. Let's get stuck into it. Dan, 3 stars, believe. 1 point is better than no points. Yes, blue sky thinking. Blue sky thinking. Staying positive as we're still in the top 4, still third, I think, at the moment as well. You know, so there's some positive thinking for you. You know what? I'm a bit deflated. I'm a bit down. I'll be perfectly honest with that, because you've got to be when you get. If we won that 2-1, none of us would have walked away going, "Oh, what a performance!" We'd have gone, "Yeah, good." Whoo, wiped our brows, gone great. We'll move on to the next game. So to drop points when they haven't gone a goal down, yeah. Blue, keep some blue sky thinking coming in the comments below. Curtis Arms Williams, was there need to make a change so soon after the goal? In the ascendancy, could have got third, then made a change, ifs and buts. Yeah, it looks like, and again, from where I was sat, Phil Coutinho was injured. He goes straight down the tunnel, which says that it had to be an enforced change. But I don't think you're the only one who's made this comment, and we've talked about it, and I've talked about it with people here. It's a strange decision to make that call, to move Wijnaldum to left wing essentially, and it was like at times a 3-4-3, and it didn't work. It didn't work for us at all, and I wondered whether we were going to put Matip into midfield or something like that, or whatever. But you know, when you've got, if Daniel Sturridge is fitting on the bench, I don't know. Is he a better shout? Is Woodburn a better shout? Personally, yeah, I'd be more inclined to bring Woodburn on into that game and just keep going. But we've made a call and it's not worked. And there's a follow-up comment actually here from Ryan Murray at Ryan Murray LFC. Klopp has to take the blame for dropping points here, winning at home against Bournemouth, and brings Matip on for Coutinho in the 65th minute, and then does this. Yeah, and exactly that. Doesn't seem a great decision, but this is the thing, you live and die by your decisions as a manager, and if he's thought, you know what, 2-1 will do us, you know, we were lucky to be level, to be perfectly honest. So maybe he's thought, given the things that have happened, he's thought, okay, listen, we're 2-1 up, we've got our noses in front, these are not causing us too many problems, let's just see a 2-1 out. And then look, to be honest, and it's, you know, it's easy to say it now, but 5 minutes away from, or 6 minutes away from that working perfectly, as it was, it didn't work, and you look like a tit when you do those things and they don't come right. So that's footy, isn't it, unfortunately. Anyway, next comment comes from Adrian Falconer Cyprus. If Matip is fit, why start Clavan over him? Clavan has looked shaky for a while. Look, I think Ragnar Clavan has some really good games for Liverpool, to be fair, and that's what having a squad's all about, is that if your guy's not fit and available, drop him in there. There's something like a stat that are we unbeaten with Matip and Lovren starting games, so maybe they knew we were going to be in trouble, so they pulled him out, so we didn't have to lose. I don't know. But yeah, here's the thing, if he's fit, and a few people say as well, if he's fit enough to come on, you know, he should be fit enough to start. It's odd. No matter which way you slice it, it's an odd decision. But yeah, the criticism of Clavan, I'm not 100% down with, if I'm honest. Andrew Cunningham, poor defending yet again. We could have got a big 3 points if we defended well. Let's hope we can still get Champions League. Yeah, and that's the thing. We are, as Chris has been very keen to point out, and we've been talking about this on the podcast. We actually did a really interesting thing on the podcast where we looked at the running for all the teams liable to be in contention for the top 4 slot. I'd rather have points on the board. I'd rather have those 6 points in the bag than be Man United and Arsenal trying to claw those 6 points back. And I know claw back if they win the games in hand, but that's what games in hand are. They're not points. They've got to put 11 men up against 11 men, and they've got to come out on top. And so, given how all these teams have performed, it wouldn't shock me to see them drop more points between now and the end of the season. And but either way, it's going to be a lot tighter than I think we'd all choose for it to be. Jesse Christopher Lambda 00. I honestly don't think I can bear watching any more Liverpool games the rest of the season. Boo! Boo! Yeah, I know. I genuinely know what you mean. It's stressful. I long for the days when I hear my dad talk about how amazing Liverpool were in the 70s and 80s when we just used to win, and we used to win league titles at a canter. And now we're reduced to fight. Look, at least we're fighting for top 4. I mean, let's put it into context. We finished, what, 8th? And we finished consistently between, what, 5th and 8th for the best part of the last 5 or 6 years. So it's nice to at least be in contention. It's nice to be in the conversation. As I say, look at the league table. We're going to start to sweat, and we're going to start to watch every other game with far more interest, and hopefully, fingers crossed, ultimately come out where we want to be at the end of the season. But yeah, it's not going to be easy. Mike Gavin ATC, plenty of chances, needed a bit of luck. Don't get the Coutinho sub. Yeah, got some help in the table. Makes the Stoke game massive. Completely agree. No one wants to have to go to Stoke to win, but it's the thing. And again, it's a point that me partner in crime, Mr. Chris Pajak, said, and he said it very, very well. You know, if Liverpool don't get into the top 4, it's because we don't deserve to get in the top 4. If this team want to play Champions League football season, if they want to make us proud of them, they want to be proud of their own careers, then they need to do what needs to be done, and that starts with Stoke at the weekend. So fingers crossed. We'll have to see what team turns up, because half of them are injured, so who knows. But anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you want to watch more content, you can click this match reaction playlist. All of the content we've done tonight in one handy place.